This week sees Michael acting as protection to a newly elected South American president and his daughter from a corrupt businessman and a diamond miner that are looking to have him assassinated as he represents a threat to their business venture. Things are complicated when an actress by the name of Mickey is brought into the fold for unwittingly waking up in Del Fuego's room and have his men take her up the coast to be disposed of, but manages to get herself out of harm's way by bailing out and falling unconscious down a cliff hill. It is a little bit cliche that Mickey regains her memory by the end of the episode and doesn't seem plausible, but the flip side to that is it would have taken up way too much runtime for her to regain her memory more realistically, and if they were to do that, it would more than likely have gone to parts 3 or 4. You do get more of a bonding process between Michael and KITT as he cites that it's a human emotion for people to form attachments with possessions such as vehicles, such as he has done with him. Should be worth noting that this was considered the most fleshiest episode at the time in 1982, with Maria Conchita Alonso, hope I pronounced that correctly, and Judy Lander's performances as the two spent a fair portion either in appearing in bikinis or in evening gown wear. For acting, I can't really think of anything that stood out as being poor or below average. Julie Landers turns in a good performance of how someone would be whilst going through amnesia. David and William have settled into their roles to such a point now where they sound like they're comfortable and enjoying what they're doing, as their dialogue delivery comes across as natural rather than scripted. I hate to be the one to break this to you, but automobiles are not human. They have no lineage or personality. I wonder why I keep forgetting that. You have probably begun to perform a psychological attachment to me. That would be a logical human response. As for the score, decent as always, and Stu knew how to make scenes intense and driven, and this is no exception. Here come the discrepancies. Oh dear, there are a few this week. Michael is trying to put his tie on before Maria walks in, but she's seen in the next room holding her weapon where her shadow can be seen before she's supposed to enter the house and his room. Oh boy. A cushion is clearly visible on each bumper of the car that KITT pushes when Michael tells him to pick him up at the party. The boom mic is visible over KITT when Michael arrives at the party and refusing the valet to park the Trans Am. During the car horse chase, Julie Lander's lapel mic is clearly visible. When KITT goes to rescue Michael by jumping off the cliff, it's not a Trans Am nor even close to one. It's stock footage from the movie The Car, in which the producers hold the rights to both that and Knight Rider. Should be noted as the same stock footage that was used when Carr jumped off the cliff in Trust Doesn't Rust. Overall, really enjoyed this episode, where it feels like a mini action movie in where the pacing and action is decent and you enjoy the characters and the dialogue. And as mentioned before, this was at the point where the actors looked like they felt comfortable in their roles. Michael and KITT were talking with each other more as friends and less as partners. Yes, they still bicker, but it's more affectionate rather than defensive. Heart, humor, and action. The three elements that made Knight Rider what it is. Until next time, from the mid-season finale for Night Watch, good night from the night, and happy holidays.